Good morning, everyone. This is Betsy Schwartz from Birth in the Know with another episode of what I've been calling Betsy's Spew, what's in my heart and on my mind about birth. And I do this in the form of a question. This is a 14-day challenge I gave myself. So if you've been watching, you know that already. If not, thank you. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching. My question today is, what is informed consent and informed refusal? I get to explain that in the best way possible. Basically, as a pregnant woman or anybody in the healthcare system for anything, you are entitled to know all benefits and risks of all procedures and all interventions. And then once you have that information, you are informed. You get to say yes or no, the no being the informed refusal. So they're actually tied together. So let me rephrase that. You just say you go to your doctor, you go to midwife, they suggest an ultrasound. You get to ask, well, what are the benefits? What are the risks? And what you get to do is weigh it out and make a choice. And the choice is yes or the choice is no. And you have that right. Informed consent, you say yes to those benefits and risks. Informed refusal, you say no. It's really that simple. What I see happening is that a lot of women don't realize they have this option, or they don't know exactly what to ask, or maybe they make assumptions. I don't know, I'm going on a limb here. Assumptions aren't good, but they assume that whatever this test or procedure or intervention is it's safe, it gives an accurate reading, or whatever. And I'm here to say that that's not always the case. And you get to ask, you get to be fully informed. I'm out in the sun, putting my glasses on just to say hey, give a shout out to whoever's here. I can't see that while I'm talking. So, be informed. It doesn't matter whether it's ultrasound or a vaginal check or a bath for the baby after birth. Whatever it is, they're actually all interventions, and you get to choose for yourself. I'm inviting you to explore and discover this information early on in your pregnancy, or maybe before you get pregnant, ideally, so that you can be thinking about these things, exploring, looking further, wanting to know more about it, and then getting that all out of the way. You've made your choices, you're clear on your vision, and you also work on that trust and surrender once you have that knowledge. Because birth is intuitive, and I firmly believe knowledge is power, but I also know that we can't get our thinking brain in the way while we're giving birth. I mean, we can, but when we do that, it interferes with that process. I'm inviting you to ask questions, ask away, be the chooser, be in your power, take a stand for what you want for your birth experience. Enlist your partner or a friend or a doula or somebody else to be there with you, to help you, to support you and guide you to the accurate information. Informed consent and informed refusal is your right as I don't want to say really as a patient, although if you're in with a doctor and you're going to the hospital, you actually are a patient in a system that deals mostly with illness and disease, which birth is not, and that's another spew. So for now, what I'm inviting you to do is know what informed consent. Hey, Jennifer, good morning. I'm sure a lot of people are maybe in church today, or I don't know, it's a beautiful Sunday, so you're out and about. But I promised I would do this every day, so here I am. Be informed, know your options, know all benefits and risks during your pregnancy, labor and birth, and afterwards, the forgotten fourth trimester, right? Just know. And some of it you already know without Googling or looking at a book or watching a video or even going to a class. So much of this is right here, so getting in touch with this within yourself is also important. that is my spew for today. It's Betsy at Birth in the Know. I put a link to my website in the post here if you want to know more about what I do, what I'm up to. I have an online classroom. I have a board game about birth that asks 240 questions because I love to ask questions. Check it out. Be informed. Have a beautiful Sunday wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I invite you to explore and be in the know. Birth in the know. All right, bye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.